Hello. Oh boy. Hello, this is the My Artifact episode number 2815, maybe 16, I don't know. Today's date is the 24th July 2023. It's almost like a night at 8:34 p.m. रात्रीचे 8:30 झालेत. I haven't made any Artifact episode from last 2 days. There are so many reasons. Okay. But one of the most important reason is that ki like basically is that every time I started recording Artifact episode, I don't know what should I talk. Like there is nothing really subject to say. There is nothing really thing to say. Yeah, it's just like I wake up in the morning, I do this, upload my video, edit my video. Just like there is nothing really at all. Okay, so what should I like? What should I talk about this thing? Dude, yeah, like basically is that na we started Artifact episode not for kind of like a really special moment कि अगर लाइफ में कुछ स्पेशल हो रहा है तभी ऐसे रिकॉर्ड करना है. नो इट्स नॉट. ओके, life is meant to be kind of like a things happen every day. Just say all those things. Okay, might be you didn't really understand at that time when you are doing it, but when you are recording Artifact episode you realize that कि yeah, you making mistake. Every time you try to talk about such thing na you understand na कि what exactly happened. Okay, and you found your mistake in during the Artifact episode and you will not try to do this mistake again, which will kind of like a really helpful to you. So it's really essential. It doesn't mean that ki it has to be kind of like a something really special to talk or need to be find something really any. Yeah, giving a question, giving answer to the regarding question, which is good. Like basically is that ki when we talk about such thing, uh, we actually understand our past, understand the things. So but try to understand कि you have to record Artifact episode every day. It's essential for your growth. If you didn't really do it na, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, and just let me tell you one thing now. Okay, also another thing कि why I'm not making Artifact episode, because of that na कि I always been burdened that कि I have to record Artifact episode for half an hour, so I have to talk something really. No, it just not. Okay, like if you are kind of like a feel that much pressure that ki you have to record Artifact episode for half an hour, don't just, whenever you have a flow just go. Okay, whenever you don't have to want to talk, just don't talk. All right. Yeah, it's important to you to record Artifact episode. It's not really important to you to record half an hour Artifact episode. It's not. Okay, when you have flow to talk, just talk. Okay. Yeah, but this is the reason, but there are multiple reasons that I haven't made an Artifact episode. First of all is the rain. Okay, like basically is that I usually record Artifact episode in the open area, like at my rooftop, which I will get little bit of privacy over here. No one is actually seeing me over here, and I can talk very bluntly over here. Okay, so yeah, so basically it's a wet season, rainy season. So for almost like a last week, from last 2 weeks, is constantly rain is going on. Right now there is no rain. Okay, but it actually happened just 10 minutes ago, half an hour ago. So rain is always be a kind of like little bit of problem. Okay, so when it has rain, I can't be able to record Artifact episode. Okay, yeah, but there is also multiple reason. I told you na, there are multiple reasons. Okay, let's talk about day before yesterday, why I didn't really make any Artifact episode. Okay, so day before yesterday I masturbate. Dude, yaar, like basically now what the fuck is actually happened to me, I don't really understand. Okay, but it's just like that ना कि मैं अपने सेक्स को कंट्रोल ही नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. Like basically there is a pact, there is a thing is actually decided to myself that ki I have to masturbate after a 5 days, after 5 or 6 day. It's kind of like a something really good ki after 5 days I'm kind of like a bit recover of all those things, and then I do masturbate. Okay, but dude yaar, from like basically from last 2 week na, I was actually masturbate for almost like a after every third day. Like after 3 day I was making artifact, I was doing masturbation. So which is really not so good. Like a day before yesterday na, I masturbate, and I was so tired, like legit na, like I just feel like that ki I don't have any energy at all. Another thing is that ki there is some sort of Susan at my eye. This thing, like my eyes are actually like not good. Okay, it's like it's like there is, I don't know, just like my eyes like suzle, like I don't know what the English word about suzle, but it is actually like a, okay, it looks kind of like something that ki something that ki someone is actually um I don't know, the things happen with my eyes, so which is really not so good. Okay, so day before yesterday, yes, I wasn't really record artifact episode. What about yesterday? Okay, what about yesterday is that, okay, let me tell you about my project, then I will talk about the day before yesterday. So last project that I uploaded is about the gas station simulator. Video was really good, I like it. Then I started, then I have to record uh, Snow Runner. Snow Runner is a kind of the game that you actually drive a car in off-road area and things like that. I haven't really played this game. After this artifact episode I will install and play this game. But like basically now I was actually deciding that ki, should I play this Snow Runner or what. So I was actually a bit confused, so, and actually bit kind of like something really complicated. So I just thought that this is the story is day before yesterday. So so I was actually playing Forza Horizon for just kind of like a bit really relax, okay, just for the play. Then I have idea that ki, what if like I make a video about the Forza Horizon. In that Forza Horizon I have to crash almost like a 200 billboards in the entire map of Forza Horizon. So this idea was really good. Okay, I went to the YouTube search about does anyone make video on that. No one make video on that. So let's just go it. So I started recording the gameplay. So basically is that ki in this gameplay now I have to find all those billboards and crash those billboards. And there are almost like a 250 plus billboards. All right. So the gameplay will take too much. Like basically the gameplay recording takes almost like a 3 and 45 minute, almost like a paune 4 ghante. Okay, 3 and 45 minute of gameplay, 3 hour 45 minutes of gameplay, that is too long gameplay. Then my camera recording, all right, so it is too much data. Okay, so I recorded all those data day before yesterday. Sorry, day before yesterday, before yesterday. Okay, day before yesterday I was actually encoding that data. Okay, encoding is really essential because when you have that kind of like a data, almost like a one file is almost like a 123 GB, the gameplay file. Okay, then video file is almost like a 70 GB. So I have to encode that data because of that. Ki I do know, I do have experience that ki when I apply almost like a, when I apply 500 plus cuts in the project is really difficult to play and really difficult to render. Okay, I do have that much experience. So I realized that ki I just have to encode entire thing. So I encode my gameplay file, I encode all my video files too. Okay, so it took me almost like an entire day. Okay, then day before yesterday I was actually recording, I was actually started doing editing. Okay, so during the editing there is a one thing I have to do is that ki I just have to add the entire timeline, I just have to add the every files, gameplay plus video file. Okay, in the timeline becomes almost like a 4 hour. All right, so I just have to select the area where I talk, and rest of the area, then rest of the area is making a little bit of faster. Okay, 500. It's a faster because during this time I was not really talk. Okay, just like it just things happen really faster. All right, then when I talk I just pause, make it kind of like a normal speed, and then when I drive fast. So I did it. Okay, I did it almost like a 500 and apply the cuts and everything effects. The entire timeline became 1 hour 2 minute. Okay, so which is good. Okay, like basically I crashed 250 billboards, so that is kind of like a eventually I know that the gameplay will be bigger than 1 hour. So yeah, it is 1 hour, it's a good. So problem with this thing is that ki I just have to render that video because it's really essential, because before the exporting I just have to understand that ki, does this video will be export or not. Okay, because it does require lot of RAM and lot of graphics and everything. So I just started doing rendered. Okay, so while I was rendering, like let me tell you one thing, render means like that I just have to render the timeline, not export the video. I just render the timeline so that I can watch the gameplay, everything that I edited I can watch it. So everything what is exactly happened, something is really not so good, so I can delete those part. All right, so I rendered. So for render it took me almost like a 10 hour to rendered 1 hour of file. 10 hour, yes. And I'm not talking about kind of like CPU. No, it rendered by the graphics card. Okay, and it took me almost like a 10 hours. Dude यार, legit मैं तो नहीं क्या ऐसे पागल ही हो गया. Okay, then after that I have to export the file, and export the file takes almost like a 10 hour. So like basically is that ki like like basically ki um does it require 10 hour to export the file? Then why don't you render the file? Because I just wanted to see ना कि क्या गलत है क्या नहीं है. Okay, but did you did that? Did you? No, I didn't really do that. Okay, because like that ना कि project was too heavy, legit heavy. My RAM was kind of like 100% running on that efficiency. Sometime it gets crash. Okay, so it is really difficult to do all those things. All right. So day before yesterday, I haven't really make sorry the yesterday I haven't really make artifact episode because of that na. कि I was so much struggling. Like there are multiple time my system get crashed multiple time. Okay, I rendered the file yesterday, but I have to export that file, and it just like every time I try to do this thing, there is a something really fucked up happen, and I just don't know. I don't really know what exactly is this thing. Okay, I just try again, fail again, fail. So what I did is that okay, I just export the file with mpeg preset. Okay, mpeg preset means like a the exact same preset that file is has. Like basically the Premiere is not encoding the file with specific preset. Okay, that is one thing. Another thing is that okay, uh, there is a problem with the audio. Okay, audio track. Because let me tell you one thing, in the entire project there are almost like a 594 cuts. Okay, and during the 594 cuts some of the file is very fast, so audio is bit really cringe. Like cringe means like that okay, when you do faster na, the audio feels like okay, the waveform is so close to each other, so you have to render the audio track too. Render the audio track, yeah, it is kind of like a thing that there is a problem with my audio track. Okay, there is some sort of effects in my audio track and it does not render it properly. So first of all what I did, I exported my video, just a video, not a audio. Okay, and then I export my and then I export the entire file. All right. So and it just not just like basically if I say कि हाँ मैंने ऐसा किया ऐसा, it just not okay. It took me almost like an entire 10 hour 12 hour of exporting, rendering. There are so many things I do, so many problems. Okay, just not just like kind of like if I say and things happen, no, I just have to figure it out कि क्या problem हुआ है. Okay, so reason why I didn't really make an artifact episode yesterday, because I was actually thinking about कि how should I do it, I was actually figure it out कि कैसा होगा क्या होगा, and that's why ना I didn't really make an artifact episode. So yeah, but right now yeah, I exported my file file is almost like a 5 GB. It will be uploaded uh, tonight, okay, because obviously 5 GB I can't upload during the day, so I just have to upload during the night, okay. And after this artifact episode, I have to play Snow Runner. I just have to understand what should I do in this gameplay, like in the Snow Runner. Now, is it kind of like a good? Like, should I have to drive? Okay. So yeah, I will be record my gameplay tomorrow. Okay. Today, I just have to play this game and understand ki should I make it or not. Like, is it good? Okay. And I just have to understand ki what is the thumbnail and title would be tomorrow that video that I make about the Forza Horizon. All right. Yeah. So everything is good, great, fine. There is beside my eyes, it's just like my eyes are literally hurting. Yeah, I am putting drops in my eyes. Okay, doctor says I went to the doctor. They says that you have to do it. You have to put the drop 4 times in a day, 4 times in a day. So yeah, I'm doing it. But yeah, it's and I'm looking really horrible. Like basically, now these eyes are literally like both the eyes. Okay, there is a left eye, right eyes is also literally like doctors say it's a infection. Okay, how is that infection? Because it's a rain and then you're doing running, so it's a sweat. So it is kind of like something really infection. It actually happened most of the time, and it actually went off for 1 or 2 days. So it's not that much bigger deal. All right. So everything is good, great, fine. Yeah. One thing is that ki masturbation is not good. Okay, you have to focus on yourself. Ki try not to do masturbation for at least 5 days, 5 to 6 days. After the 6th day, you have to do masturbate. All right. Yeah. I will make sure will it not be happened. All right. So this is the my artifact episode number 2718 19. I don't know. Thank you.